So the other day I was browsing around on YouTube and I found a guy that was using a portable keyboard. It's the Sodi wireless foldable keyboard. When I saw that, I said, now that looks like a keyboard that has everything that I want. I have so many portable keyboards, but each one is lacking something. My fingers are crossed that this one has everything I'm looking for. When you open the box of the Sodi keyboard, of course you get the keyboard and a USB-C charging cable. You also get a little plastic stand. It's not very sturdy, but it's nice. It's a nice little throw-in. You get a storage bag and, of course, the instructions. When it comes to size, the folded length of the Sodi is a little over 7 inches. And the width is a little over 4 inches. The depth is about 5/8 of an inch. What I like about the size of this keyboard when it's folded is that it's actually smaller than my iPad mini, so it makes it easy for me to carry it around. As a matter of fact, the storage bag that they send with the keyboard is large enough to fit not only the keyboard but my iPad mini and a pencil. Voila, there you have it. All packed and ready to go. Now let's get down to brass tacks and figure out the size of the keyboard itself when it's open. What I did was I compared it to my two favorite keyboards. I have the Logitech K380 and I have the MX mechanical keyboard. So I sandwiched it in between the two of them. You can see that of course it is smaller because it's a portable keyboard, but the actual typing space is not that much smaller. The typing area comes in at about 10.5 inches. But when I compare that to my MX keyboard, you can see that the typing space there is 11 inches. So the typing space on the Sodi keyboard is only about a half inch smaller than a full-size keyboard. And I think that's the beauty of it. That makes typing so much easier on this portable keyboard than typing on a whole lot of the other ones that I've purchased. Now that we've talked about the size of this thing, let's talk about how heavy it is. It's interesting though because I looked at the ad on Amazon and they give conflicting information. One section of their site says that it weighs 5.53 ounces, and another section says 7.9 ounces. So, of course, I had to figure out what the true weight of this keyboard is. So I whipped out my little scale, and I found out that the weight is actually 8.35 ounces. Let's talk about the build quality. To do that, what I wanted to do was compare it with one of my other portable keyboards. You see how the smaller, I think it's an iClever keyboard, opens up and everything works just fine. Now the Sodi works just fine also. I open it and as you can see, it opens just fine. But the issue I have is the white covering. It seems to be a little flimsy. When you open the hinge, the white doesn't quite stay in place. I don't know if it should. I just think that that may be an area that may cause problems down the line. What I find to be unique about this keyboard is that it has a separate number pad that doubles as a mouse pad. The mouse pad works just fine. The issue I have is with the number pad. It's a smooth surface, so you don't get the tactile feedback when you're pressing the numbers. In addition to that, you have gray numbers on a silver background. That makes it kind of difficult to see the numbers. As far as device compatibility goes, according to the website, this Sodi keyboard is only compatible with Apple devices. No Androids, no Windows. However, as I was reading some of the reviews on Amazon, there's a gentleman named Matthew who is using it with his Android devices. He's using it with the Pixel 9 Pro and the Pixel tablet. Now, assuming you have a compatible device, you can connect the SODI keyboard to up to 3 different devices. It's as simple as first telling the SODI where you want to connect to. Then after that, you press the FN key and the pairing button, and it will show up on your device as SODI Foldable Keyboard. Connect it and you're good to go. When it comes to battery life, I really can't give a full review on that because I've only had the device for a few days. But according to the website, or should I say the Amazon copy, it says that it can last up to 600 hours or 12 months. Although further up on the website it says that after a 2 to 3 hour charge it only lasts for 48 hours. Now that's not good. I don't know which one is true, and I guess over time I'll figure it out. Now that we've gotten all the preliminaries out of the way, let's get down to what we all really want to know. What's it like typing on this SODI portable keyboard? So, to sum this whole thing up, these are my pros and cons. It has a great typing experience because it's a full-size keyboard. It's portable and it folds nicely and is easy to carry around. It's smaller than the iPad mini when it's folded. The storage bag can fit the iPad, the pencil, and the keyboard. A threefer, and I like that. Oh, and I forgot to mention the price. It's $50, and it's much cheaper than a Magic Keyboard with similar functionality, so I'm happy with that. Although, again, that's comparing apples and oranges, I know. As far as the cons go, I would have preferred it in a different color. White gets dirty quickly, and that's minor. The folding joints could be an issue. I haven't had a problem yet, but I'm mindful of how I open and close it because it seems a little flimsy. And lastly, the number pad. The gray on gray or gray on silver is tough to read. And without the tactile feel, I don't think I'll be using it. To conclude my ramblings, I like it and I'm going to keep it.